What's happening, YouTube? How's everybody's day going? Back in the shop working on junk again, and along with the stock car stuff we do, I also spend a good bit of time racing 4-cylinder enduro stuff. So we just got done running one at Jefferson Speedway, my home track. They had the Impact Survival Series had one of their races last weekend, and we were out there. 83 cars, I believe, started that one. We were running 11th, having a pretty good day going. We got down early and then started clawing our way back, and up to 11th with 16 laps to go. And one of the strangest things that's happened to me happened. I'll spin you around here. Ended up with a tire in the windshield. So yeah, that kind of ended our day early, unfortunately. Pretty crazy deal, but you can see it landed right there, and kind of rolled up the windshield and KO'd the windshield and the roof and pretty much everything. It pushed the roof right down on top of the cage in there. So yeah, they decided that was not a good idea for me to finish the last 15 laps. So unfortunately, we went from having a potential, I'd say 8th to 11th, I was going to end up just based off of time and scoring, and end up 27th in that one. So, which sucks. Went from making a little bit of money to getting absolutely nothing, all by by being at the wrong place at the wrong time. But anyway, we got another one coming up here next weekend, so we are going to do the old windshield delete. So we're gonna basically cut out the existing windshield and scrape all the glue and stuff off. And I'm not sure if we're gonna put bars in yet, or if we're gonna put another windshield in, or gonna put a piece of Lexan in. I got a bunch of Lexan and stuff I can put in, but we got a couple of dirt races coming up too, so I might just put some bars in there, and some screen, and set it in dirt mode, I guess you could say. But I like the idea of having windshield wipers and a windshield too. So I'm not exactly sure. I think just to kind of get us by, we might end up just doing some bars for now. But yeah, pretty crazy. Never had nothing like that happen. It was bouncing down the backstretch. We came off of turn 2, and it was the tire. I seen the tire come loose, and it was bouncing right along the wall, and it came down kind of on top of the wall, and when it went back up, it shot straight left and right pretty much into where I was driving. So unfortunately, that's what we ended up with. So such is life. We're gonna get it cut out. We're gonna get everything vacuumed up. I mean, it just destroyed the inside of this thing. There is glass, everywhere. Little tiny bits of glass on everything and everywhere, and I was covered in it. It's all the way back here, and it's in the trunk even. There's glass. There's glass everywhere in this thing. So like I said, we're gonna get it all cut out, get it vacuumed out, and kind of figure out where we're gonna go from there. So stick with us here, and we'll get it. I'm not sure if we're going to sawzall this thing out of here or what. I don't think that the conventional windshield removal tools are going to really work for this, but we'll figure it out one way or another. I have confidence. Well, it may have been a little unorthodox, but it's out for the most part. There it is, still over here making a bunch of noise. She's pretty well used up at this point. So now we gotta go and figure out if we're gonna, or how, I guess. It's not if, it's how. We gotta get the rest of this off and get this trim off and get all the glue cut and things like that. So this should be the fun part. We got to figure out a way to get this up to it. I think we're probably having to put a jack down in there and jack up on the roof and try and get that pushed back out. I don't have a porta power. My dad's got a porta power, but that would require me getting in the truck and driving out to his house, and it's like 2 miles. I just don't know if I got it in me today. So we might try and do something with some 4x4s and a floor jack, and any port in a storm, as my boss would say. So all right, let's get to cutting. So here's where we're at. Here's all the garbage I cut out so far. And what I've been doing is just taking my little putty knife here and a little torch and just kind of heat up the glass. Give her one of these numbers here and get the glue nice and warm, and then I just take the putty knife and just kind of get underneath there and just kind of, work it along there and so on and so forth. So slow going so far, but it actually looks pretty nice when we get all said and done. So like I said, we got to figure out a way to get in here and pull all that stuff back up, but I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. And then we got to get some bars welded in there, and probably going to have to dust out the vacuum, I think, because there's quite a bit of shiny in there, and there ain't supposed to be. So I'll be back with you. All right, fired up the old shop vac and got everything all vacuumed out, all fancy and new again. So that didn't go as bad as I thought. We still got to get the roof pulled back out, but I think that shouldn't be that big of a deal. We're gonna probably end up getting a floor jack in there and put a 4x4 against the bottom of there and just kind of get it so it retains some sort of factory shape, so I can put something in there. And I think what I'm going to do is end up just putting bars off from the dash bar up and then back up into the main hoop. I don't want to put nothing out here. Reason being, because I've had it before where if you put screen out here and you go dirt racing, that screen gets plugged up full of mud. You can't reach it to clean, you can't reach with your hand to wipe it off. If you put it back here, you can reach the screen and kind of get everything brushed off so you can see again. So probably end up doing like, I don't know, probably like 1, 2, 3, like 5 or 6 half-inch round bars welded the cage and do a couple over there, maybe, then put a piece of screen across there and be good. So we're going to try and get that roof pushed back out quick, and then probably going to call it a night after that. I've had my fill. I'm all itchy from dinking around with all this glass and stuff. I'm going to leave the wipers in it for now, just because I might put a windshield bag in it. I'm not sure, but I think just to get us through the next couple here, we're probably just going to go this way. If it ends up working out okay, I'll probably take the wipers out, but I think for now I'll just leave them in it. They're not really going to hurt nothing by staying in here. So, all right, let's get this roof pushed back out. All right, I think that's going to do it. We got the old glass out and everything kind of cleaned up, and got the roof pushed back the best we can. It ain't perfect, but it's an enduro car. It's a claimer car anyway, so not too concerned about that. I think as long as it's out of my line of sight, so that's really all I care about. We'll all I gotta do, you guys, put some bars and some mesh in there. Neither of which I have, so I gotta go get some round bar and something to fill the hole there. So I'll keep messing around with that probably tomorrow. Got an open test session we're going to tomorrow, so Not sure how much I'm going to get to work on this in the morning, but try to get this done. Maybe go racing on Sunday. Slinger Super Speedway has their opener on Sunday. Might run that thing over there. We got an enduro next weekend at Slinger, so be a good time to go over there, make sure I got the right tire size and stuff on, and figure if I'm going to be there anyway, might as well race something. They don't race the old hobby stocks over there, so I can run the 4-banger, mess around, and use it as a paid test session, I guess, if you want to call it that. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Have yourself a safe weekend, and we'll catch you down the line. See ya.